Good morning. It is still morning. It's almost 11 o'clock, but I got up late this morning, 9 something. I think it was close to 10 though. And I just wanted to share a dream with you. I'm just going to say pay attention to all the details I give. I might not describe some things very well because I don't know about a lot of like technology and things like that. So I'm just gonna share it though, because usually the dreams that I have late in the morning, I don't know, I'm just supposed to pay attention to those. And so I thought I'd share it with you guys. You guys can pray about them and then see if the things that I'm describing mean anything to you, whether it's metaphorically or what have you. But I'm just going to tell you the dream that I remember. I will not say a specific name. I'm just going to hope that you guys know who I'm talking about. All right, so I am sitting in a vehicle with my son, and well, I didn't know he was there at first, but I was, but he was, okay, let's just say that he was. And these two bicycles, these people go by really quick. One was the president, and the other one, I'm not quite sure who he was. I'm guessing security or someone that's close to him, because that's who was behind him, but they were together. One wasn't running from the other. They're just, the president was in front, I guess, because that's where he likes to be. And but so without me interjecting anything, let me just tell you the dream. Okay, so I'm sitting in a vehicle, and I guess I knew that we were there to see something, but I didn't know it. And then these two racers come by. They're actually on like racing bikes, and one was the president and the other one was another guy. I assumed in the dream that it was security or something like that. And I had these glasses were handed to me. And at that time I knew that it was my son. And I put them on, and they were weird looking. And I guess the only way to explain the glasses were not even Star Wars, Star Trek, I don't even know. Someone had these weird glasses on that went around like this, but these looked like sunglasses, but you could see, like, they were strange glasses. And I kept saying, well, how do you record on these glasses? And I'm not even paying attention to everything that's going on, because I'm trying to see these little buttons and stuff, and I couldn't figure out how to record. And before I took them off, I could still see the two people on the bikes riding, even though they weren't in front of me. But it was the glasses that were allowing me to do that. But I handed the glasses to my son, and you know how your children are always like, well, we understand things better than you do. So I handed them to him to see if he could figure out how to record on them. And so he put them on, and he could see what was taking place. And I could see, like in my mind's eye in the dream, that they were still racing, and he was trying to figure out how to record. And then all of a sudden, something had happened. And even though we weren't there, I don't know if it was because of these glasses that we could hear, or just that in the dream I could hear some of what was taking place. And it almost sounded like a reporter was asking someone or saying to someone, yeah, but I thought you said you were to take a shot, and then it stopped. And then I am in place, like in the area, so I don't even know how I got there. I'm just there in this area, and an accident had taken place. Now, before I got there, I heard this man say either that he was going 67 or that they were going 67 on bikes. And I just thought that was kind of weird, like 67 miles per hour on racing bikes. I mean, can you go that fast? I don't know, guys. But it seemed like he was giving a different story than what had actually taken place. But with that being said, when I was there, I looked to the left and there were people, so I was kind of, having to, peek around and things like that. And there was a man on the ground. I thought that it was the president, and I was looking really close, and next to this man's head, and it was the man that was with the president, what was next to his head, and he was deceased, and he was just there laying on the ground with his bike. And I said, okay, well, it's not the president, but what was right next to his head, as you're looking at the person to the left, was a bald eagle that was also dead. And then I was like, okay, well, does this mean that, the president is okay? What's going on? And I just took a few steps, to the right and in front, and there was the president on the ground as well. And it was unclear if he had passed away or if he had made it. It seemed like they were, when I saw him on the ground at first, he was just on the ground and he looked like he'd been deceased, but then they had him on a stretcher, which I thought was strange because they didn't do that with the other guy. And, but anyway, so that took place, and then it was almost as if my son still had these glasses on and he was able to see, even though it had already taken place, as if these glasses did record what had happened. But then I woke up, so if that even makes any sense to you guys. But I thought it was really strange that I had that dream. So I guess, get your take on it, or, I mean, what do you guys think? It's weird, like the glasses and them speeding by and all of that. I didn't like seeing the bald eagle dead. I didn't tell my husband the whole dream, but I did mention the bald eagle, and I got his opinion on that. And I think a lot of people like us share that opinion, where this country is going. So, yeah, that's how my morning has started out. So I guess I will see you guys later. I hope you all are doing well, because I'm praying for every single one of you guys. And yeah, there's really nothing else to say. I got up late this morning because I woke up with a headache, so I had to take something before it got really bad, because if I didn't, I would have just been out of it all day with a lot of pain. And so I had to also get an ice pack for my head and my shoulders, my neck, and it helped my hot flashes too. But I can't strap an ice pack on my body and just go walking around. So, but yeah, that's also my just a little funny, you know, for today. You guys can get a laugh about that. I'll talk to you guys later. I love you. Bye.